But here we are, day 75, lovely sunny morning, and unfortunately it's having to end this way, but c'est la vie, at least I'm in one piece, the boat's in one piece, and yeah, I've got over it, so all's good. Still achieved a pretty amazing thing. Anyway, here we go. The end of a big story, the end of an era. This has taken a huge chunk of my life up, and here we are motoring in towards Adelaide, accompanied by dolphins. Magic. Good end.
An unfortunate end, but nonetheless an inspiring story. Alex Ali is now back on English soil, reflecting on the journey of a lifetime that was going so well for 75 days.
I was doing so well. I was ahead of the record. Everything was just working so sweetly. The weather was perfect. Even the Southern Ocean was pretty kind to me. We had a few storms come through and sort of rode through those, and the boat was brilliant. The sails were great. Everything on the boat was brilliant. But then on around day 70, found a problem with one of the sliders that holds the sail to the mast, and I tried everything I could think of to try and fix it. I was emailing people back home and getting suggestions from the manufacturers as ways around it, but after a couple of days trying to fix it, it was apparent that it wasn't something that could be fixed. I had to replace the track, and track isn't something that you'd carry on a boat like this for a round the world record. It's a very, very rare thing. It wouldn't normally break. I made the decision that it wasn't feasible or safe to carry on without being able to get the sail up and down. So I had to make a tough decision to abandon the record. It was a really, really tough decision to make. I was racking my brain. It was tough, having put so much effort in, and everyone else had put so much effort and help behind me. My first thought was I'm letting everyone else down. See, if everyone's been so supportive of that decision, and I've been overwhelmed by the response from people. It's just been fantastic. It's just unbelievable help, and people have had a great time following me. I have my satellite tracker, and a lot of people, strangers even, are coming up to me saying, they were dotties, they were following me on the tracker, and bad luck that it happened, but they had a great time and they were with me all the way, which is great to hear. It really is good that people have enjoyed following my journey. It's brilliant.
Alex had hoped to become the first mariner to make the solo round the world trip in a Class 40 boat, in a world record time of 137 days. But after having to abandon the attempt and sailing to Adelaide in Australia, the Brit is thoroughly impressed of what he has achieved.
Here we are heading in towards Adelaide, and finally I see some dolphins.
Amazed at what I have achieved. When I look at my tracker and think, actually I've sailed from the UK to Australia on my own, 75 days, 14,500 miles. And okay, although I didn't get all the way around, I didn't set the record, I didn't finish what I set out to do, but I still take away what a huge achievement that was to get as far as I did. And it did take me a few days to realise that. I was gutted that I hadn't got the record, and disappointed that I'd had to retire from what I was doing. But with the support of everyone else, all my sponsors and friends, I look back and think, actually, yeah, that's no mean feat.
Dan Dove, that's TV.